What's going on, guys? So today I'm going to be talking about YouTube, and they remove dislikes. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you, and I completely understand that I'm late to this, but I still really wanted to get my thoughts out because this is not great for the platform. This is a really stupid change to the platform. And what's funny is the video that they said that they were going to be removing the dislikes got absolutely ratioed, completely destroyed. You can't even call it a ratio. You can just call it an obliteration. That's how bad the dislike to like ratio was. 456,000 dislikes, my fault. 456,000 dislikes to 25,000 likes. Wow, that's really something else. YouTube, do you realize that with the dislike button, you can see if a tutorial is good or not and worthwhile to watch? I didn't know you knew that, if you knew this, but they also claim that it doesn't matter whether or not there's more dislikes than there are likes. People watch the video anyway. They probably take all of that data from an apology video or a response video and seeing that it has more dislikes than likes, and because you're gonna watch the entirety of the apology video, right? You're just going to. So I don't know, dude. YouTube is something else. It really is something else. Anyway, I want to watch the video that they posted. Let's just get into it.
Hey folks, you may have seen a while back that YouTube announced it was experimenting with making dislike counts private to only the creator of the video. Now, if you're like me, you were surprised by that. I mean, I've always thought seeing the number of dislikes on a video helps us know as viewers if it's a good video or not, if it's a helpful tutorial or not, or if what a creator is saying in their video is generally agreed with or not.
Yeah, no, that's it's really taken a little bit of the social media out of social media, if you know what you know what I mean, right?
But unfortunately, research teams at YouTube have found there's this whole other use for disliking a video that I had never experienced as a creator, and you may not have either. Apparently, groups of viewers are targeting a video's dislike button to drive up the count, turning it into something like a game with a visible scoreboard. And it's usually just because they don't like the creator or what they stand for. That's a big problem when half of YouTube's mission is to give everyone a voice.
I love how they use this guy as an example. You know, I've never experienced dislike bombing attack. I don't know how to explain it, but I never experienced this. But it happens. It's like, okay, dude, why couldn't you just like chosen someone else that has actually experienced this? It's like really hurts. This really hurts you, YouTube. Really not doing yourself a favor, right? But okay, YouTube, whatever. And I don't deny that this happens. I know this happens. This come on, let's be real here. If you don't think it happens, I'm sorry, but you're brain dead. People are going to agree with what you have to say, and people are going to disagree with what you have to say. You know, that's okay. People aren't going to agree with everything you have to say, and it is what it is. You can't just live in an echo chamber your entire life. You need people to challenge your views. That is healthy. That is extremely healthy to be around people with differing opinions.
So earlier in 2021, YouTube experimented with making the public dislike count private to see if it would help reduce these coordinated dislike attacks across the platform. And after analysis, they did see a reduction. So the update from YouTube is that the dislike button is staying, but the dislike counts will now be private.
This doesn't make any sense. All right, I'll tell you why. Because you can already manually turn off your likes and dislikes publicly. You can already do that. So what's the point of what's the point of having this change when you can already make the change manually? This doesn't make any sense. Wow, dude. This is like actually just bonkers, dude. Crazy.
You can still dislike videos, and that action will be used to tune your own recommendations, but you won't be able to see the dislike count. Only the creator can find it on the back end if they want. Now, a few common questions we saw from the initial experiment. First, without a public dislike count, how can viewers tell if a video is worth watching? Again, I kind of had this question too, but it turns out that while viewers might use the dislike count to give them a sense of a video's worth, when the teams looked at the data across millions of viewers and videos in the experiment, They didn't see a noticeable difference in viewership, regardless of whether they could see the dislike count or not. In other words, it didn't really matter if a video had a lot of dislikes or not, they still watched.
Yeah, like I was talking about this earlier, they probably just took like a YouTube apology or response video, and that was it. They didn't take anything else into account. Like, come on, YouTube. You need to take more videos than just like, I don't know, Call Me Carson apology, or like Keemstars or Caterinos. You need more than just apology videos, because you're going to watch it. You're like, people are gonna watch the entirety of it, whether it's good or bad. People are gonna watch the entirety of it just to see what the person has to say. See if they use the mental health card. Obviously, that's the game I play. I take bets. Are they gonna say the mental health card or not? But it's a pretty fun game. You should play it as well for the next apology video you watch.
Next common question. If creators can still see the dislike count on the back end, how's that any different? They can see it if they look for it inside Studio Analytics under the Engagement tab. But overall, it's much less likely to cause stress and embarrassment if the count isn't visible to the public.
I don't think YouTube realizes how good the dislikes are, because if you can see how many people like or dislike your videos, you can see what you can do differently. Like, if you try something different with your content, if people didn't like that, well, then go back to what you were doing before. And if you change something and people like it, then keep the change. It's so simple. Like, you're taking away people's voice, and that's not good. That is really not something that YouTube should be doing.
And one more common question, is this because YouTube Rewind got lots of dislikes?
Yes. Anyway, this entire change to the platform is incredibly just downright horrible. And are they gonna change it back? No, they're not. But you can get the dislikes back by using an extension. Just go to your Chrome web store, type in return YouTube dislikes, and choose the first one with the red dislike button. There you go. That is how you do it. I'll have it on the screen, so you'll be able to do it yourself. You can add the extension. Anyway, that's about it. YouTube, I don't know what you're doing. You got rid of the live subscriber count. Now you're getting rid of the dislikes. You're some mouse, YouTube. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully tomorrow. Peace.